Alright, so it's time for it to learn English right now. I'm waiting for the dinner. But review the lessons a little bit. Magnetize. The city powerfully magnetizes a young generation in terms of the job vacancies. But the position of the accident is accurately plotted. Irregularity. The company is alert to have financial irregularities. Almost cell phones also equipped with useful app capabilities. My presence at channel is to learn English with Ms Vân Ngô, formerly advanced English lessons. Yeah, I channel. The ship is on course. The ship is off course. Celestial blue. Select blue. George. The exhibition shows the history of Vietnam Wars. She successfully charted the career route to the top of her profession. Charted the career route just means position or chooses. Show, successfully show, charted the career route to the top of her profession. Her session illuminates a problem at stake. Explain it clearly. Bearings. I lost my bearings in the thick forest. Thus I put in an attempt to climb up the top of the hill to take my bearings. Regular swimming has a direct bearings on fitness and health. What about 15-minute cat nap? Although common convention holds that men are physically stronger than a woman, that isn't always the case. Okay. Although the common convention holds that the countryside is flat and don't, that isn't always the case. Public issue for showbiz or drama has been waxing when over the weeks. Okay. So I'm gonna choose some newspaper. A small piece of newspaper to read while waiting for the dinner. So here how should I read now? Alright, let's choose my mood today. Story. No, it's not my mood right now. Alright, let's choose this one. Should be grateful. Alright, this one. Should be grateful. PM shame for reply over Elsie. Oops. Elsie. Shameful reply over Elxie's 77 forced to dry burst for warmth. Forced to dry burst for warmth. Warm, I know the meaning, but dry burst for warm. Together for warm. Safety to the warm safety of the house. Warm of the welcome. Like warm or encouragement. Hospitality. Forced to dry burst for warm. Okay, somehow got it. Boris Johnson has been grilled on the cost of living crisis. As the ITV shared the story of the pensioner struggling at this difficult time. Grilled on the cost. Grill, this means sad. Grill or criticize or something. Grill is a cook or grill meat, shrimp, real steak. Questions. Where she has been all night. He was arraigned by the detectives for several hours. Or grill in here doesn't mean ask somebody a lot of questions about their ideas and action, often in a pleasant way. Has been grilled on the cost of living crisis. On the cost of living crisis. Okay, this one is good. I'm gonna note it down. Today is our 3rd, 5th, 2022. Grill. Alright, grill. The company has been grilled on the cost of our irregular activities. That will help learn so far. Irregularities. Cost of irregularities. Activities. Okay. Has been grilled on the cost of irregularity activities. Should be bigger, right? Should have been bigger. Make it bigger, like 24. Alright, 24 is okay. Bigger. 26. Alright, great. Grill. On the cost of living crisis, at ITV shared the story of the pensioner struggling at this difficult time. Shares story of pensioner who are struggling, who struggle. The Prime Minister addressed rising energy bills and price hikes this year during the interview on Good Morning Britain GMB today. Good Morning Britain. There is an interview today. The Prime Minister addressed rising energy bills and price hikes. Price hikes in here doesn't mean increase, right? 10-minute high road forest. Just one I know. Increase. in Greek and bikes. Tax bikes hiking. The latest high in interest rate. Oh well. Take a hike. A rude way to telling somebody to go away. Alright. This one I'm gonna take the example in this one. Alright. Recent high in transfer came a shock to commuters. Dress. Alright. The minister should be in charge. So we have the word hike in here. That's mean in Greek. The minister should be in charge. Of addresses the energy bills, right, guys? Alright, energy bills. No, I don't want energy bills, but energies. Cost. Energy card hike. Alright, we should have like the energy, or another one is the tax rate. The tax. Tax high. Addressing the tax high. Okay. The Prime Minister addresses the energy bills and price hikes this year during the interview on interview one. This year during an interview on Good Morning Britain today, interviewers Susanna Reid. Susanna. Alright, Susanna. I'm not sure how to read this one, but check it out. Great pronunciation.
Pronunciation is brought to you by pronouncenames.com.
Read. You should pronounce this as read.
Do we have the correct?
Alright, read. Well, interviewer Susanna Reid shared the story of Elsie, a 70-year-old widow pensioner who is scared about the rising cost of living. A 70-year-old widow pensioner. Received a pension, or pensioner. A 70-year-old widow pensioner who is scared about the rising cost of living. While Elsie receives £170 per week through the pension, this may not be enough to help her. The widow's energy bill has risen from £17 per month to £85 per month, meaning she will now pay £816 extra per year. Elsie is now eating 1 meal per day and is losing weight as a result of this change. She visits her local supermarket at the end of the day to purchase a yellow sticker discount item in order to keep her prices down. Woman 88 in tears after loses £36,000 house in romance scam. Romance scam. This word is good, huh? Romance scam. Viewers were shocked to hear Elsie gets up early to use her Freedom Bus pass, remaining on buses for hours to make sure she doesn't spend too much time at home. Freedom Bus pass, remaining on buses for hours to make sure she doesn't spend too much time at home. Freedom Bus Pass. Freedom Bus Pass. Meaning: Freedom Pass is a travel card. London offers free access to public transport for London network. Freedom Pass is a kind of travel card that offers free access to public transport. Alright. To use her Freedom Bus Pass, remaining on buses for hours to make sure she doesn't spend too much time home. The Prime Minister said he said empathize with Elsie and those who are in her position. And those who weren't in her position. The Prime Minister said he empathize with Elsie and those who weren't in her position. He said, "I just want to remind you that 24-hour Freedom Bus Pass is something I introduced." Responding, I forgot this one. Susanna asked whether Elsie should be grateful for the free bus pass. Responding, Susanna asked whether Elsie should be grateful for the free bus pass. State pension agents may destroy your retirement plans. Pensions aid hardly means a 2-year delay to access saving. Hard in here, this meaning break. Pensions aid hike. Well, this word is good, right? Pensions aid hardly means a 2-year delay to access saving. Universal credit claimants could top up the sum up for £1,016. What is today's pension? This is the person's glamour. The lead pepper rival, abandoned to the throne. Six minutes, benefit glamours. Glamour. Universal's rated glamours put top of DWP sum by up to DWP sum by up to £1,600. Mr. Johnson touched upon support available and said, "Want to make sure we have people looked at by the council, so we shall put more money there." Mr. Johnson touched upon support available and said, "We want to make sure we have people looked at by the council, so we shall put more money there." There are payments in place to help older people with their cost of living. There are payments in place to help older people with the cost of living. There are payments in place to help. I don't want Elsie to have to cut back on anything. We need to help her as much as we can. There's a direct council tax rebate, and there are measures we put in place to help people. Rebate. This may pay back the money right back to you. Discount. Cash rebate. Like the discount, right? There's a direct council tax rebate. I think this is one like the collocation tax rebate. There's a direct council tax rebate, and there are measures we put in place to help people. What do you think of the Prime Minister interview? Join the debate in the comment section here. What do you think of the Prime Minister interview? Join the debate in the comment section here. We're making sure we take this step now to invest our energy supply to make sure we help the medium and long term. Mr. Johnson said it is important to have a strong economy going forward, and this is more likely to help readers. Mr. Johnson said it is important to have a strong economy going forward, as this is more likely to help readers. Athletics more likely to help readers. Readers in here doesn't mean the persons from Britain. Alright. Britain persons, or you can say readers. GMB viewers were outraged as the Prime Minister responded to the flight of the widow. Outraged. Angry? Outraged. Shocked and angry, right? He was outraged at the way he had been treated. I am morally outraged by their action. The killing have outraged the entire community. Alright, the energy's cost. Alright, I'm gonna use this one, right? Outraged. Outraged. Alright, it's correct, right? Correct. The energy, the latest energy cost, hike has illustrated the entire community. Illustrated. Cost hike has illustrated the entire community. Illustrated the Prime Minister respond to the flight of the widow. Typical situation, the flight of the homeless. Desperate flight or typical situation. The flight, the poor, the flight of the homeless. This one is a good collocation, right? A good, like the typical situation of the poor, the flight, the poor and the homeless. Oh well, I like this word. The poor condition, situation, poor but typical, or we should use the word typical situation of the poor. So we can turn it into the flight the poor. Well, this word is concise and great. So I'm gonna put this one like this one. Alright. Note it out. The flight of the poor. The flight, the widow. Henderson said Johnson probably spends as much as Elsie and Jezebel on his claret boat every week. What I see. Alright. I'm hungry right now, but I try my best. Johnson's probably spends as much as Elsie's and Jezebel on his claret boat. Oh, come on. Claret, dry, wet, worry, red color. What? Claret bow. Claret bow meaning. I have no idea what this meant. Bow meaning. I think that this one is a tired bow, right? Ah, because the baby's red. So, so I guess he uses like on his claret bow every week. Alright. Johnson's probably spends as much as Elsie's and Jezebel on his claret bow every week. Wow, claret bow. Claret bow. Check the image. I should S in here. Oh, no. But anyway, claret. This is claret. Claret bell every week. Here we go. More promises that will never be fulfilled. What is happening where you live? Find out by adding your boss code visits in your area. Said, this man had no clue what normal people are coping with. People are coping with. Tone deaf. This man has no clue what normal people were coping with. Tone deaf. Edit. I was a gobsmacked. It's a hard else diet situation and says, oh yes, one buses. That was my great idea. Die situation like the difficult, very serious. Die warning, die threats, die consequences. We're in, die need your help. Die straight. Oh, very serious. The acting would die. The weather was absolutely die. Wow. This one is good. The weather was absolutely die. The actor would die. Maybe banquet. Die warning. Die threat. Die consequences. Die situation. I am in a die situation. The homeless. Always starve. Always cold with. The die situation. Situations. Die in here. Doesn't mean serious, difficult. Situation, then he said, oh yes, one person that was my great idea. A DWP spokesperson recently told Express.co.uk. A DWP spokesperson recently told Express.co.uk. We recognize that fractions of people are fixed with the cost of living, which is why we are providing support worth over £22 billion this year to help. From this month, the full yearly amount of basic day pensions will be over £2,300 higher than in 2010, and the latest figures show that there are 400,000 fewer pensioners in absolute poverty compared to 2008 to 2010. The full yearly amount. There's a good break, sorry. The full yearly amount of the basic state will be over higher. And the latest figures show that there are fewer pensions in absolute poverty. Absolute poverty. Oh well. I like this collocation. Absolute poverty. Absolute poverty. Like when you say about very poor condition, so you can say in short term like the absolute poverty. We are also continuing to work with the stakeholders in order to increase the awareness of pensions credit, with the number of new claims 30% higher in 2021 compared to 2019, and take-up now is its highest level since 2010. Alright, let's review all of things that I have learned today. Elsie forced to drive bus for warm. Warm in here is like, alright, it's not a collocation in here. Our Boris Johnsons have been grilled on the cost of living crisis. Grill in here just mean angry, right? Oh no, grill on the cost of living crisis. Grill. Is it? Or criticize something. Ask a lot of questions in it. Alright, have been asked a lot of questions in a pleasant way. Chất vấn has been grilled on the cost of living crisis. Alright. Like the company has been grilled for irregularities activity. Forex hike, tax hike, energy bill hike. Susanna Reed. Just one is the name Reed, not Reed or something else. Pensioner. Wilson's Reed. Freedom, or a Freedom bus pass. This is a kind of a bus that you can uses to have a free cost of living, free cost of commute, travel for free. Alright. Susanna. Clement. Rebate. There's a direct council tax rebate. There's a direct council tax rebate. Like the discount. Alright, like the discount. Britons, outstate. Does it mean very angry? Viewers, GMB viewer were outstate at the Prime Minister's response to the flight the widow. Like the outstate, I would outstate. This is my example so far. Alright, the latest energy is cut as outstate the whole community. Flight. Alright, the flight of the widow, the flight of the poor, the flight of the homeless. Glarus bow. Glarus bow every week. Die situation just meant the typical situation. The homeless often face to the die situation, and they need your support. History. Well, so we have learned a lot. I can learn like absolute poverty, the plight of the poor, real like estate, or the flight, dire, absolute poverty. Alright, those are new words today.